Hi guys, it's Liyah or allizzles, and welcome to another episode of YOLO SMP. So since the last time's episode, there's actually a couple of things that I've done, and as you can see, we kind of started to upgrade our little campfire over here. But the starter house, if you can even call it that, that I made in the first episode is here. It's still standing, but I did move all the stuff inside into my little campfire. I was gonna start to remove it, but now we just broke our axe. So, aside from fixing up the campfire, I also added a bunch of these pretty cherry blossom trees just to start farming them, as well as this oak tree, and also this cherry tree. And of course my birch, because we don't really have any other trees aside from the palm trees over here. So I thought it would be nice if we grew some, and one of the trees actually ended up spawning a beehive, so I don't know how many bees there are. I think there's at least 2, which is good. So we can start working with the apiary and start producing some honey. Literally in the last episode, I just kind of ended it after I got home from mining, basically. And after that, I actually ended up making a whole campfire area. So I outlined this. So all this grass over here is actually supposed to be a cherry log. Okay, and then let's put this bell over here. And when you go and put up these trapdoors, I actually wanted it so that you can go down below, and you do have a little room over here where we have some storage, and this is where I've been smelting away all my ores. All my ores have been smelted since the last time's episode. And of course, we have a bunch of building blocks, and I thought it would be cool if we actually made some of this into glass. Maybe like this. I think like this is okay. We can make it, I think, just a wood type. Yeah, that's probably okay. This will have to do for now, but obviously I want to make this campfire a lot prettier. I don't really have the materials to start building a house. Okay, obviously this is not really like a permanent home, but this is where I kind of intend to live until we're a little bit more settled and we can slowly start building up my area. Also, I would like to make some of my armor because I did smell a bunch of iron last episode and I want to start making them. So far we do have an iron helmet, but we also need an iron chest plate, iron leggings, as well as some iron boots. 21 more iron, so we're pretty good on that. The only thing I'm struggling to get is coal, to be honest with you guys. And last episode we also got a diamond pickaxe, and I kept the other one in my shulker box. I think that this iron we can also leave in my shulker box in case we need it for anything extra. And I think this glass, can I leave it somewhere? I'll just put the glass here for now, and I'm also gonna use some of these lanterns to decorate. So we could put one here and also another one here. Also, before I forget, I have been meaning to spawn my little dog charm in since basically the beginning of the series, and I just have been wanting to have like a companion and everything, but I keep forgetting. So now we're actually gonna spawn my doggo, and it's a female. Okay, I'm the owner, and then friendly fire is false, obey others no, and her age is 1. Oh my gosh. So I guess we can set it to whatever we want to do. Okay, for now we're gonna leave it to docile, and wow, this has changed so much. Okay, it looks like there's also artifacts, but I want to figure out how we can change the dog's style, because I'm pretty sure, so these are the talents that it's going to have whenever we level up. We can make it do certain things, and then it looks like we can also pick a style here. Oh, there's 136 variants. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, I may or may not change up how my dog looks, but for now we are just gonna pick something that I feel like is interesting right off the bat. So far they're all really cute though. I feel like this has definitely improved in terms of like the skins that they had, and they definitely have more options. Okay, I didn't mean to look through the whole thing, but I think so far I like the German short-haired pointer one, so we will select you. I feel like, oh my gosh, this is adorable. I might change her up later, and I also don't really know what to name her. Is there a way to name you? Okay, so I think it's called Doggy Talents, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Craft some items. Ooh, there's a bundle which we can obtain. We also need to get some training treats and stuff like that. But obviously, since we don't have a house yet, we can't really do much for this little guy. So you're just gonna have to stay over here. Okay, just stay by my waystone. I really don't know what to call this dog. Go ahead and place or make another campfire so that we can actually start collecting all those honeys. Okay, so that's how you make it, and in order to do this, we just have to place a campfire below, and I think we just got some glass. And we should be able to just take that. I got the BR Guest achievement and use the campfire to collect honey using a glass bottle without aggravating the bees. So that's cool. I also would like to actually breed some bees. Whoa, not all of them coming out. Okay. Let us breed the bees. Also, I didn't realize, but all my sugarcane basically grew, so let's go ahead and take them. Honestly, the main reason why I wanted to make a campfire is because I have been trying to cook these raw mussel meat. So last episode, I collected a bunch of like seashells over here, and every time they come with a little bit of treasure, and inside them, they would also have this raw mussel meat. So let's go ahead and cook this up because we don't really have any more food. But also, speaking of food, I do want to craft a hoe because I want to start planting a bunch of these crops that we have. So for my crops area, I do have a ton of carrots and also a ton of potatoes and a ton of root beet. And of course, we have the now strawberries, and it looks like we also have rice grains, wheat seeds, as well as tomato seeds. So later on, I obviously want to make a much prettier farm, but just because we are just starting out, I will just be making it by the water. So we'll start with the potato and the carrots, some strawberry seeds, beetroot, rice grains, wheat seeds, a ton of tomatoes, and I think I have some other crops here. Oh, we got some onions, some corn, and some hop seeds, cabbage seeds, river mint. I don't really know what that does, but we'll try to plant it. And I think that's basically all my crops that I have. So let's try to plant some of these. So we'll do the onions here, corn kernels, river mint. Okay, yeah, I really don't know how that's gonna grow, but hopefully it works. Hop seeds, and of course the rest of the cabbage seeds. Okay, it looks a mess right now, but hopefully later on we'll have a much better farm. But I just really wanted to kind of get that going. And now I also got the Geisel green seeds. I haven't come across any Geisel birds, so we should keep an eye out for that. But they basically are the chocobos if you've never seen them, and they're really interesting. So now we got a little bit of food going for us, and compared to the raw muscle meat, it gives 1.5 hunger. But if you fully cook it, it actually gives 4 full hunger bars. So I want to try to keep cooking these things and find other sources of food so that, you know, we're pretty much set, able to live. But now I'm also going to make myself some shears because I see that this beehive over here already produced some honeycomb. And with honeycomb, I think we can actually make ourselves an apiary. Oh, it's not an apiary, it's called a beehive. So we just need planks and a beehive, or honeycomb. So if we combine this with some wood, we should be able to get another beehive. Okay, so now we got our other beehive, and I guess just for the sake of convenience, we'll just place the other beehive here. And let's see, can we breed the rest of these guys? Okay, I guess they don't want to come out, but the next time they come out, I'll try to breed them so that they can also start producing honey on the other beehive. And I actually think this river mint right here is not really a crop, but a plant. Is there anything I can do with this? It looks like it's just a candy, so we'll leave it there and see if it grows. So, you're not gonna believe what happened next. Okay, I obviously died, and it has been a few days since I've been on the server, but currently it is raining right now, and oh my gosh, my dog is so cute. Okay, I basically AFK'd. I don't even remember what I was doing. I just accidentally AFK'd. I thought I had logged out of the server, but the very next day that I logged on, basically I was shook that my Minecraft was open, and I saw that I was dead. And one of the staff members were actually like, "Are you okay?" But I only got to check it out in the morning after like 12 hours of being on. So yeah, I was basically dead a while and I didn't know. Thankfully, we still have our life and we are still alive because the grace period does end in the middle of November, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, but I had to fix this area up a little bit, and I also planted some trees, and I decided to bring a palm tree here. Also, I saw these like donkeys and wandering trader wandering around. Oh my god, no. Crap, the wandering trader despawned, but I wanted to buy a couple of trades from him. So I probably should have done that as fast as I could. But it's fine because now we do have a donkey, and I want to try to tame it. We have to make a little fence for this guy so that we can keep him around, and we will just do it like this, and boom. Okay, he does not want me, but anyway, let's go ahead and see if we have another lead, because I do see another donkey, and I also made changes inside my little hobbit hole. Is this even a hobbit hole? I don't think this is a hobbit hole. Yeah, I got my emeralds ready to literally trade with the trader, and he just despawned. Like, how rude do you have to be? And obviously my crops have been growing, so it's been awesome. And I just need to get this one, but I still don't have a lead. So we might just have to let you go, unfortunately. Oh, he loves me too. Oh, rip. Okay, it looks like the weather is clearing up, and I think Wow, we have so much bees now. This is awesome. But I think I'm just gonna try to take this ugly little house down. That way I have a better view of my animals. And this served us some good in the first episode, but for now it just looks hideous and not really anything. So let's go ahead and break you. Okay, now that that's all over with, we can actually see our animals a little bit better. And it looks like, oh, they actually have some eggs for us. So let's take that. Thank you very much. And we still need to find another cow. And here... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. We're actually gonna try to make another campfire just so we can collect that one. Like so. And we can place this here. Well, anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode of YOLO SMP. I hope that in the next episode, we do get a little bit more progress because this little campfire basically being my house is not going to do it for this series, okay? So we also have to start gathering some gold and things like that for golden apples and hopefully upgrade my armor. So in between episodes, I'm probably going to go do a lot of mining and just keep you guys up to date if there's anything cool that I find. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of YOLO SMP, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!
Someday we'll have